Right, nice Jewish girl that I am, I was always so jealous of the lights at the holidays, right? So it's just thank you to everyone who makes that possible. So here we are. Are we ready for the new year? Whew, I hope so, right? Anybody in here feeling a little tired too? Okay, yeah. So this is why it's so important. In Unity, we understand when we talk about our prayer process, we talk about a process of negating the things that we no longer want active in our life, and then affirming the things that we do want active in our life. Understanding that our consciousness, our capacity to be a creator, actually creates that space where something new is actually possible. So today's service is about the releasing of what we do not want to carry with us into 2026. And next Sunday's service is about naming and claiming what we do want our year to be. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. Anybody in here see Spirited? Oh, you have to watch it. So it's Will Ferrell. If you need your Christmas movie, this is the Christmas movie. So I got my equity card through doing over 65 performances of A Christmas Carol, right? That is how I got my union card, right? Was by doing infinite number of performances of A Christmas Carol. And the production that I did was great because it actually used the language from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, right? It actually used the language that he wrote in. And I fell in love. I mean, you hear it's sort of in your head all the time. And I fell in love with the story because it's an amazing story, right? It's a story about no matter how crappy of a human you are or think you are, that there is this possibility of redemption. There's this possibility of something new happening. So I made my wife insane because it was our ritual on Christmas Eve every year. We would watch A Christmas Carol. And she would look at me and be like, again? Because, we've been together 21 years now, right? So it's like, she's like, ugh. And then Spirited came out with Will Ferrell and Brian Reynolds. And it's this fun musical version of A Christmas Carol, right? It's got songs, it's got lots of energy to it. But the thing about this that I love, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for you folks, Scrooge, who is now the one who is playing the role of Jacob Marley and helping someone each year to discover that they're a new person, right? He was branded irredeemable. How many of us feel like that sometimes? That whatever we're carrying in our hearts, whatever actions we may have done in the past, whatever decisions we may have made, how many of us think that on some level that makes us irredeemable? And so this story is about Ryan Reynolds, who is also another irredeemable. That's what he has been labeled. And the whole movie is about whether or not that's actually true. Now, it's a Christmas story, right? So it's going to have a happy ending. I'm not going to give it away. But that's, for me, what Burning Bowl is all about, right? The ghost of Christmas future. Are these the shadows of the things that will be or the things that may be? We get to be an active participant in our life. We are not passive observers, and I know it feels like that sometimes. But we are not passive observers. So who would we be if we got rid of all that unworthiness? If we got rid of all of that narrative that somehow, at the very root of our root, at the core of our core, there is something wrong with us. Somehow we are irredeemable. that there is something unforgivable about us. Now, I want to be very clear. Sometimes our actions are unforgivable, but that does not mean that we are unforgivable. Can everybody breathe into that with me? Okay? There is a huge distinction. The very essence of who we are is beauty and grace and love and light. And then we get all those stories in our heads. We hear those voices. And sometimes those voices are really supportive. Like Debbie heard me in her head saying, no, don't roll up the carpet yourself. Talk to Will. It's like she heard me supporting her. But sometimes those voices are not supportive, right? So part of what Burning Bowl invites us into is an opportunity to release what no longer serves us. Now, when we were children, we soaked things up. We didn't necessarily understand our own capacity to choose. But guess what? We can choose right now. And even if you are a young adult, even if you are a child, quote unquote, if you still get to choose. You get to choose that you're not going to believe what that third grade teacher said. You get to choose that the idea that this teacher thinks you're not enough is not real. It's not about you, it's about them. So as we step into this ritual, I want you to invite yourself to really look for the deepest thing that you can unburden yourself with. Look for the thing that you really know is somehow stopping you, right, from being able to show up as your greatest and your highest good. So to support that, we're going to start off with a meditation. Joanna is here with us, and she is going to be blessing us with her musical inspiration. So if you can give her some love. She's going to be improvising and doing her own stuff, and we're just going to all roll with everything, right? So I want you to take a breath with me. Does everybody have a little packet? Let's do some of the business, actually, before we go into the meditation. So everyone should have gotten this kind of paper. If you didn't, raise your hand, and you should also have a pen. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a meditation. I'm going to then invite people to write whatever it is you want to release onto this paper. Now, this is special paper. There's always one person each year who comes up with real paper. If you brought real paper with you because you wrote it at home, which some people do, rewrite it on the flash paper, please. Okay? So the flash paper is designed to sort of go whoosh, up in smoke, right? So you're going to write on it. You can fold it in half. Please don't fold it more than that, because then it's too small to actually land on the flame. Okay? We're going to have 2 lines on both sides of the sanctuary. There will be prayer chaplains here and myself as well. You can take as much time as you want when you come up here, and you're just going to place it in there and watch it go. Right? Then you're going to exit that way, and at the end of the aisle, there will be prayer chaplains there with the 12 power cards. And you're invited to pick randomly, don't peek, pick a 12 power card, and that's going to be the second part of the service. Everyone kind of clear? So in your own time, we'll start the burning. We'll feel it in the room, but it's 2 lines. You're going to burn, then you're going to exit down the center. There will be prayer chaplains at the end. You can pick your 12 power cards. Jeannie will also be back there, and she has angel cards for those people who would also like an angel card. You can pick an angel card too. And then you'll come back to your seat, and we'll move into the second part of the service once everyone's done burning. Okay. Does everyone have the flash paper? I don't now. I used mine as an example. Thank you, Jeannie. If you're nervous about the flash paper, feel free to hand it to me, okay? And I'm happy to put it on the flames for you, okay? This is like what magicians use, okay? So it doesn't burn or anything. It doesn't burn you, okay? Jeannie, she's got one. All right, let's take a breath, all that business. Whew. Joanna, can you just play a little something to help us center in? So we breathe into this space that's being created. We breathe into that place, that space, just a little tinkling underneath maybe. Just gently, 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 softly and gently. And so we just breathe. And listen. Centering in that space that is the wholeness that we are, that is the truth of our divine beingness. And as we stand in that understanding of ourself, I invite you to just look and see. What is it that you no longer need in your life? What is it that you're being invited to let go of? Is it habits? Is it a way of thinking and looking at the world? Is it an understanding about yourself that it is finally time to release and let go of? What is it that you do not want to bring with you into this coming year? It could be something that you release with the greatest of gratitude. It may have served you so well, but at this time, at this moment, you are being invited to show up. What is it that you need to release? And I invite you in your own time to write it down. What are you letting go of? There's no rush. We have lots of time. So come up the sides, please. Come up the sides, please. So as people are getting their 12 power card, I want to invite us into a moment of stillness. I know you can feel the energy releasing, right? Already. You can feel how the energy wants to lift up. So I want to invite us to just, for a moment, there'll be lots of time for exuberance in just a minute, I promise. Santon. I feel like the school teacher. Am I a Catholic nun all of a sudden? All right, let's take a deep breath together. Because there is this idea of releasing. And so I want you to just think about what you're letting go of. What are we letting go of this year? And I want to invite us to just call it into the space, because let me tell you, whatever you're releasing, I can bet that I'm releasing it too, right? So what are we releasing? Mental and physical trauma. Amen. Self-doubt, anxiety, depression, procrastination, fear, worry, caffeine. You are a better person than I am. And you know that that's a laugh of recognition, yes? Oh, what else are we letting go of? Judgment. All right, everybody breathe into that one. Self-judgment, judgment of others. Oh, we can just, who would we be if we let go of judgment? Who would we be if we let go of unworthiness? Who would we be if we let go of the need to fall asleep? Fall asleep in consciousness. All the ways we take ourselves out of the present moment. All the phone time, all the TV time, all the computer time, all the caffeine time, right? How do we take ourselves out of the present moment? And so I just want us, let's stand up if you wish to, and I just want you to say one thing you're releasing nice and loud and just like release it as you let it go. 1, 2, 3, release it. Oh, pick another one. Release it. One more time. Oh, how does that feel? Woo! Okay, everyone have a seat. Thank you. Now, we all got 12 power cards. Can somebody bring the bowl up for me for the 12 power cards, please? Because I didn't get one. I know. Can we give some love to the prayer chaplains who are holding space? Can we give Joanna some love, please? Thank you. We're done. We're good. All right. And I'm not looking. We'll see. I always get the same one. Oh, that's a good one. But it's one I get a lot. But that's okay. I'm going to talk about that. If you keep getting the same power, guess what? Time to work on it in a new way. All right, so what we're going to do now, so if you don't know Unity's 12 powers, Charles Fillmore modified this idea from Emma Curtis Hopkins, who is sort of the teacher's teacher. One of the things I love about New Thought is that it was all started by women. It was all women. It was women who were right there at the forefront of it all, right from the get-go. And so Charles took this idea from Emma, and he built it into this whole system. And there's colors, and there's places in the body, but the most important part is to think about them as your abilities. They are innate abilities that you have. And the idea is that when all 12 of our powers or abilities are in alignment and balanced with each other, that is the revelation of the Christ consciousness. right? So this is how we work it. This is a practical tool to help you center in your own divine nature. So we're going to start with the first power, which is, and the way we're going to do this is I'm going to invite everyone who has that power to stand up, because you are anchoring that power for the whole community, okay? And then there is an affirmation on here, right, which I will read. And then once that affirmation is read, you, whoever has the power, is going to say, I am love, let's say. And the whole community is going to say, yes, you are love. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. So the first power is faith. Who's anchoring faith for the community here this year? Ah, all right. I love it. So faith is our ability to believe, trust, and perceive. And we can believe, trust, and perceive in the things that are awesome. We can also believe, trust, and perceive and see the things that are horrible. So what do you have faith in? You get to choose that. Do you have faith in the goodness? So the affirmation is, I activate my faith and pave a way of joy and love. And the people who have this card say, I have faith. And we all say, yes, you are faith. I love it. Next power, strength. I get this one a lot. I didn't get it this year. So strength is our ability to endure, our ability to stay the course. Do we need strength right now? Yes. Woof, woof, woof. So the affirmation is, I am steady, stable, and courageous. And the people who have strength say, oh, one more time. Come on, folks, we're activating the power. So 1, 2, 3. And we say, yes, you are strength. All right, that's the way we're doing it. Wisdom. So wisdom is, stand up, folks. If you have wisdom, it is the ability to evaluate, discern, and apply what you know, right? And it's grounded in our spiritual understanding. That's why it's divine wisdom, right? Okay, so the affirmation is, divine wisdom guides my every thought, word, and action. And wisdom says, I am wisdom. And we say, yes, you are wisdom. Love, where's my love, people? Oh, woo! Oh, wow. And I'll have you know, equal number of every power in there, so, all right. And then we have a, couple that both got love. What did you get? No. You had faith? She's like, no, okay. So, love is the ability to harmonize, the ability to unify, the ability to bring together. And so, I am the radiating center of love connected to all life. And people who are love say, I am love. And we say, yes, you are love. This is so much fun. All right, so power. So let's be really clear. Where are my power people? Because we need you right now. Okay, phew, look at that. All right. So remember, this is not power over something except yourself, right? Power is about self-mastery. Power is about having a voice in the world that is speaking truth. Do we need that right now? Yes, we do. So the affirmation, I am master of my thoughts and actions. And the people who are power say, and we say, yes, you are power. All right, where's my imagination? Where's the imagination? Where's my imagination? Oh, big surprise, Charcel got imagination. And so did Beverly. Big surprise. And Sarah, you got imagination too. And Kai did too. Fonzie did too. All right. So it is our ability to conceptualize, to envision, and to dream. Do we need dreamers right now? So the affirmation, I envision my highest good and expand my awareness of what is possible. And imagination says? I am imagination. And we say? Yes, you are imagination. This is so much fun. All right, here's the one I got, understanding. Oh, is that what you got too? Oh, my wife got that too. All right. So, understanding. Can tell our relationship's going to go to a whole new level this year. So, understanding, by understanding we mean spiritual understanding, right? We mean anchored in the spiritual truth of who we are, of who the world is. And it's our ability to know that. It's our ability to perceive that, to comprehend it, to actually understand the spiritual truth that is life itself. So the affirmation is, I am understanding, seeing life clearly. And people who are understanding say, I am understanding. And the community says, yes. Woo, woo, woo. All right, will. Where's my will? Now, when I was at Unity of Berkeley, when the first year I did this, when I said, who has will, the entire board stood up. Which was hilarious. So by will, we're talking about our divine will. We're not talking about, again, it's like power, right? It's not about taking over and making your choices because you want something. It's about a deeper understanding to decide based on your spiritual groundedness. So I choose consciously, willing to live deliberately. And will says? Try that again. 1, 2, 3. And we say, yes, you are will. Can you feel how as a community we need all these powers activated? All right, order. This is the most misunderstood power of all. Where's my order? All right, so divine order does not mean, oh, it's all just in divine order and whatever happens, happens. It's not what divine order means. Divine order is our ability to organize, to balance, to sequence, and most importantly, our ability to adjust. Right? It's all about pivoting. Order is all about our ability to adjust. So the affirmation, I am balanced, orderly, and flexible. And people who are order say? Oh, and we say, yes, you are order. Zeal. Where are my zeal-alicious people? I love that. Okay, so zeal is our ability to be enthusiastic. Zeal is the thing that starts us on something. Right? Zeal is the energy that moves us forward. So it is, I am motivated and enthusiastically go forward to achieve my purpose. All right, and the zeal people say? I am zeal. And we say, yes, you are. I love it. All right, release. This is what we've been doing today. The power of release. Oh, we need the power of release, right? Oh, look at that. You both got release? Okay, that's... So, It is really the ability to just say, this is not going to have power over me. My fear is not going to have power over me. My frustration isn't going to be where I choose from today, right? It's our ability to just say, it exists, I acknowledge it exists, but it is not going to be the place that I live from. It's not going to be the place that I choose from. So I release false beliefs of lack and limitation. And the release people say, and we say, yes, you are released. Almost done, folks. Where's my life, people? Where's my life? My life, people. Okay, so if zeal is the thing that starts something, life is the thing that continues it. Yes? Okay, so it energizes, it enlivens, it animates everything. And so the affirmation is, I am a healer and restorer filled with life, sweet life. And the people who are life say, and we say, yes, you are life. And so it is. All right, you guys can sit down, thank you. They've been anchoring for me. So, let me just say a couple things about the powers, right? So you're anchoring this for the whole community. Look around at each other, right? It's like we're anchoring this for each other because it's really hard to balance all 12 of these. Can you feel that? Right? So we lean into each other. We have people around us who can say, no, I'm going to be this. And you want to pair up with people, right? Zeal needs life. Maybe zeal needs imagination. Imagination needs understanding, right? Can you feel how they all link together? If you've gotten a power and you're like, what? I have no idea what this is. It's a beautiful opportunity to just step into a journey this year, to just explore it. What would it mean if I actually had spiritual understanding? What does that mean, spiritual understanding? What does that mean to live from that? Right? And if it's a power that you've gotten again and again and again, anybody in here in that boat? It's because there's something in that power that you are being invited to understand in a new way. And the best way I can explain that was I got zeal. Big surprise. I picked zeal for almost 6 years running at one point. And you're like, oh, I know zeal, woohoo, zeal, look at me, I'm zeal. And an aspect of zeal is also devotion, to be devoted to something. And once I began to understand that my zeal didn't have to be just the big energy, that my zeal could be this quiet, steady devotion to my practice, to my wife, to myself, to my community, right? I stopped getting zeal, right? Because there was something in that power that I wasn't quite understanding. And it kept showing up for me until I finally said, okay, what is it? What is it that I'm not seeing here? So the invitation is to just kind of keep opening up the blinders. Whatever you have decided you think this power means, the journey for this entire year is to say, what else could it mean? And a really great book for that is Divine Audacity. Linda Martellowitz' book on the 12 powers, right? It's a great book to sort of break it all down, all right? And we're probably going to do some sort of a 12-power series. I usually try and do something around the 12 powers during the year, because it's so, can you feel how powerful this is? It fits in your wallet. Carry it with you. Look at it. Mine actually sits on my meditation place, and it is my daily, like I go to it every day when I sit down to practice. So, in the spirit of the new year, was that fun? In the spirit of the new year, and because we're talking about powers, this is not the finished product, but it's close. So 2026 is going to be Unity and Marin's year of empowerment. Okay, 2025 was our year to thrive. 2026 is going to be our year of empowerment. Because that's what these 12 powers do for us. They empower us. I know the world feels out of control. I do. But no matter what is coming at you, what we understand in Unity is that you can meet it from a place of empowerment, from a place of centeredness, from an understanding, spiritual understanding, of who we truly are. And just because you picked one power for the year, it doesn't mean you have to just confine yourself to that one power. If there was another power that spoke to you, look at it, right? Like if you're like, oh, I wish I had gotten. Well, bring it into your practice because the powers work together. They dance with each other. And when we combine them, we end up with things like joy and beauty, right? Things that aren't necessarily a 12th power, but when we bring them all together. All right. So, can we just say, this is our year of empowerment? All right, now I know this is going to be insane, but I want you to introduce yourself to the people around you with your power. I want you to say, hi, I'm order. Hi, I'm understanding. Go introduce yourself to people, especially people you don't know. So you're going to have to, okay. So come on back, everyone. I knew it was going to be like letting cats out of the bag. All right, come on back, everyone. Come on back. Hello, come on back. So, we're all gonna say, I am, and then say your power. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am understanding. One more time. I am understanding. And so it is.